friends, it's Hope. Today I am here to do my December wrap-up. Now this month I was struggling with getting books read because I was in a huge reading slump and I really don't know what caused it, but it just took me forever to get through books. So I believe that I only finished 5 books this month, and 2 or 3 of the books, they weren't even that long, but I did have 2 books that were pretty big. So even though I was in a reading slump, my 5 books, I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first book that I read in the month of December was Sweet Reckoning by Wendy Higgins, and this is the 3rd and final book in the Sweet trilogy, and I absolutely adored it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and if y'all want to see a review on it, I will go ahead and link that down below. The second book that I read in the month of December was Opal by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, this is the 3rd book in the Lux series, and while I did enjoy this book, it was definitely my least favorite out of all of them so far. I felt like it was really rushed, and some of the major scenes I felt like just ended way too soon, and I thought they could have been drawn out a little bit. I did go more in detail in my review, and I will go ahead and link that down below as well. I did read somewhere that it took her like a day and a half to write this book, which, while impressive, maybe you could tell as the reader, because like I said, I just felt like it was rushed. So 3 out of 5 stars for Opal by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, the next book that I picked up was another 3rd book in a trilogy, and that was Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I really adored this book, and I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. The main reason why I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars was because, unlike Opal, I thought this book drew out so many different scenes, and it just took a long time to get to the point of certain things, and that annoyed me a lot. And this was quite a thick book. This wasn't one of my little guys. So it looked long and it felt long, but other than that, it was a great conclusion to the story. I mean, this trilogy really emphasizes friendship and trust and loyalty, and seriously being with someone until the very end and even beyond that. So I thought it was beautiful. She did a great job. Alright friends, so the next book that I read in December was The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutowski. I'm pretty sure I've been saying her last name wrong in every video, so sorry about that. I apologize, and I may have just butchered it just now. But I heard so much hype on BookTube about this book. I even made my sister buy it so we could do a read along together. And sadly, I was a little let down and disappointed. I did do a book review, a non-spoiler of course, and I will link that down below. But I did rate this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I feel like that's still a little generous because the middle of the book was super slow. Not a lot was happening, and the characters, my main issue was the characters lacked depth. I couldn't really connect with them, couldn't visualize them. Something was just missing. But the saving grace to this book was the ending, set up for maybe quite an exciting second book to the trilogy. So with that said, The Winner's Curse, 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is a little bit different from the ones that I've shown you before, and that is The Makeup Book by Michelle Phan. I rated this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Super great book for teenagers maybe, or other girls who are interested in learning a little bit more about makeup and fashion and beauty and career stuff. So I thought it was very age appropriate, very cute, loved her story, and I would recommend this to anyone who's interested in learning a little bit more about that. Last but not least, I have the book that I finished last night at midnight because I could not put it down. That, of course, is Last Sacrifice by Richelle Mead. This is the last and final book in the Vampire Academy series. Tear! But I will say that my heart is content. I was smiling and laughing and screaming and crying and just all the emotions that I could possibly feel, I felt through this book. But like I said before, my heart is content. I will always be Team Rose Hathaway. She is seriously like the best friend any girl could ever hope for or want. So yeah, I freaking adore her. Love this book. I cannot wait now to read Bloodlines. I can finally read Bloodlines. Yay! So yeah, guys, those were the 5 books that I read in December. Let me know below what your favorite read this month was. I definitely think The Last Sacrifice was probably my favorite book, although Sweet Reckoning was pretty dang good too, so I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little more, and you can find out in my Best in Books December edition video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a Happy New Year. Bye!